Hello, hope everyone had a good fall break and you're all doing well, staying safe, enjoying yourselves, and enjoying the natural environment around you. We're moving into a section of material where we get into the weeds a little bit more about quantifying environmental benefits. And so, what we should have in mind here is what are the benefits we get of reducing pollution levels or reducing levels of other bad things, disamenities that make it so we enjoy the environment less, either because it's not healthy for us, it's not safe, it causes us to get sick, or potentially a risk of death, or it just makes it less pleasant, right? And so, just to throw out a real world example, as I mentioned to you guys in class, I'm out of town, I'm in Florida, Hurricane Milton has been coming through. I'm now in Miami, in southern Florida, kind of out of the direct path of Milton. And so, even though it's kind of a hurricane day, you can see from the leaves behind me, it's not really windy right where I am. Things are pretty nice. It's pretty nice this time of year in a place like Miami, right? It's not super hot, but it's lovely outdoor weather. Things are nice and green. A lot of people have moved to Miami and areas like it because they have nice environmental amenities. Things like tropical storms, there's a risk of a pretty major disamenity that can also have safety risk with it, right? As well as obviously inconvenience and things. But so those are the sort of things people are weighing when they're trying to decide where they want to live, where they want to work. We're thinking about what we enjoy, what risks we're okay with, what we're not okay with, what things really matter to us. And so when it comes to the environmental stuff around us, things like what is our experience of being outside, what's the weather like. So today, this morning, stepped outside and it smelled. And my friends and I were trying to figure out, is this a natural gas leak smell? There was a sulfur element to it, kind of like rotten eggs. Definitely an unpleasant smell. But we're trying to figure out, is this localized? Is this in general around the area? Where is this coming from? And so the neighborhood list, the online notice board for the neighborhood indicated everyone around was smelling it, including people in other neighborhoods. It seems like the smell's coming from the bay, which is nearby, so close to the bay of the ocean here. And so it seems like maybe the hurricane has pushed up some seaweed or other unpleasant things that are smelling bad and making this part of the city smell bad right now. That's the sort of thing that matters, right? Sitting outside is a little less pleasant than it would normally be because of the smell. And how big a deal that is, well, it depends on things like, okay, is this just kind of a bad smell, or does it indicate that it's unsafe for me to be breathing this air right now? Should I go back inside where there's air conditioning? Or am I okay to go for a run or do other physical activities that are going to have me breathe extra air, right? Maybe something I would like to do, is it safe for me to do that? Those are the sort of things that environmental economists are always thinking about, and what we're talking about now is how we actually measure and quantify those things. How do we look at people's behaviors, the choices they make in their life? Those are their revealed preferences. Where do they buy a house? How much money do they pay for it? Do they actually go out for that run? Are they willing to take a vacation to enjoy a natural amenity? Those are ways that we can kind of measure, put dollars on how much people care about environmental benefits. We'll also talk about stated preferences, which is a way of asking people how much they care about environmental benefits. And so that's going to be a little more amorphous, but also important, in part because it can help capture things that we otherwise would never be able to quantify if we're only looking at market interactions with revealed preferences or how people use their time. So that's what we'll be talking about. So this is a little welcome video. I've posted 2 other videos, around 10 minutes long. So I hope you enjoy this modified section of class that you can kind of take at your own time this week. I'll see you guys in normal class next week. Bye.